Now for what you've all been waiting for, an overview of the assessment tasks. This term, you will have 12 assessment tasks, one for each week, except for week 12. Before you start to panic, keep in mind that many of these tasks are quite small. This is to ensure that you are consistently revising the content of each week and can actually benefit from what you have learned. This week, you will be required to complete a diagnostic task. This is not a test per se, but rather you will receive a mark based on whether you have submitted or not submitted. The purpose of this task is for your teacher to get to know a little bit about you and your writing ability. During week 2, you will submit a preliminary notes scaffold. This is a basic planning document which will assist you in preparing for one of your major assessments, a research essay, which is due in week 5. In week 3, you will submit another planning document, an essay plan, which shows what arguments and evidence you will be using to write your essay. Week 4, you'll be required to complete a brief quiz on evaluating sources and cohesive devices. There are important academic skills that you will learn about during that week. A task in week 5, a research analytical essay, where you will argue your point of view on a particular issue. This task is mandatory, which means you will need to submit it to pass the course. Then, at the end of week 6, you'll have a short quiz on referencing and punctuation. Again, these are important academic skills which you will need to master in order to be successful at university. During week 7, you will need to submit a blank questionnaire based on the research you wish to undertake. At the end of week 8, you will submit between 3 to 6 graphs based on the data that you have collected from your questionnaire. Just like the assessment tasks leading up to the research essay, these will assist you in planning your second major assessment task, a research report, which is due in week 9. During week 10, you will be completing a quick quiz based on passive voice and hedging. These are important skills for writing that you will need to be able to master for your final exam. During week 11, you will be required to complete a group oral presentation. This task is especially important because at university and in the workforce, you will need to be able to complete a presentation with confidence and also work effectively as part of a team. This task will teach you some valuable skills and strategies for succeeding in this type of assignment. Finally, during the exam week, you will be required to come onto campus and complete a handwritten exam based on reading and writing skills. It may be important to note that the essay structure for your final writing exam is a persuasive analytical essay. This will have the same structure as the research essay from week 5. This means that you will need to be able to memorize and handwrite this essay structure under exam conditions. Although this seems like a huge undertaking, your perseverance through this unit will ensure that you move on to university with the correct skill set to succeed and be confident in your abilities. Some general information regarding assessment tasks. Please note that all of this information is also located in the learning guide. For any submission which you create in Word, you will need to ensure that it is double-spaced, has 12-point font size, and has the Times New Roman style. This is a generic requirement for most assessment tasks in other units. You will need to always keep a copy of your assessment task. This is in case there is an issue with the technology, so you can prove that your work is your own. Finally, penalties for late submission are 10% per day. This is a university-wide policy, so ensure that you are organised and have your assessments completed on time. Have you heard about Turnitin yet? Turnitin is basically a computer program which is used at many universities. Western Sydney University is no different. It is the official form of submission for assessment tasks and will be located on the Academic English Online Views page. It helps you to achieve a better mark as it checks your work for plagiarism by finding matches to other students and a wide range of texts. You will also receive feedback on your assessment tasks from your teachers through this program.